Hi, I'm Mateusz Stabryła, the head of the studio of MS Games, and I would like to warmly welcome you in our studio where we produce the AirportSim and where you just in a moment gonna see some insights of how things are created. Let's go! So I've been developing add-ons for various flight simulators for many years, as well as the whole aviation was a love of mine, and I'm very fascinated of that. So I thought, since there is no game that you could operate the planes from the other side as a ground handler, that it's a great idea to create one. So, as I mentioned before, there are many titles focused on flying, like Microsoft Flight Simulator, X-Plane. There's plenty of military games, but none of them actually focus on the ground handling itself. I think this is why AirportSim might be special and an interesting position for gamers and simmers. And it also might be interesting because you will be able to see the all life around the plane and the parts of the airport that are usually hardly accessible for people. So let's just mention things like being a marshal, refueling the plane, taking care of the baggages, and many other things that you will definitely enjoy in the AirportSim. Oh, that was so difficult sometimes, but I think that the most difficult part was to get the accurate references and materials, so we could recreate all the mechanics, like if you take the GPU for example, that all the operations you perform there are realistic and recreated nicely. Another aspect is to recreate the airports and keep the right dimensions for the buildings. For example, have the correct number of jetways, place the vehicles in the right places. I also got a geographic position of the airport, and for example, if you choose one day of the year, you will see the sun position is realistic, and it's exactly the same as in the real life. And if you switch the season, it will be different again because of the different day. So I think this is what's unique there, and it took us a lot of time to recreate it nicely. So the most important thing is that we are a family and friends, and we are the team of professionals and specialists in game development, and the whole team is driven by passion. So I think this is the most important thing in a studio like that you've got to enjoy what you do and you've got to feel great about it.